Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here on the Daily Dan blog. I want to wish everybody out there in YouTube land a very happy Memorial Day. So in the true tradition of Memorial Day, I thought I'd do something I've never done before. That's right, something totally new on the Daily Dan blog. That's right, I'm going to take a look at a war comic book. It's a Captain Storm PT boat skipper, Captain Storm from 1967, number 18. We're going to get to see the raging war of World War II rage on as this incredibly cool captain, Captain Storm, takes on the Japanese. And if we're real lucky in the back of this book, I hear we'll get to see a little World War II G.I. Joe action versus some Nazis. So this ought to be a pretty good book if you like war stuff. So inside the front cover of this comic book, check this out. Monthly parade, whatever the hell you call it, where you can buy all that really cool stuff from back in the day. For 50 cents, you could have had this crap, or this crap, or whatever the blue hell this crap is. Instant cat. How the hell you get an instant cat for 50 cents? I don't even want an instant cat. Too bad it ain't an instant dog. And a rubber bat for 50 cents. Well, you can't go wrong. I bet Ozzy Osbourne would have really liked that one, huh? So that's all the cool stuff you could buy back in 1967. So on the very first page of this Captain Storm comic book, we get to see a little taste of the upcoming action as Captain Storm tries to liberate an island from some evil Japanese warriors. In the remarkable story called Save My Island. What the fuck? Save My Island. So in full, long, drug-out panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. Let's get started. Check out this Japanese ship of war, drawn to resemble a mighty shark as it takes on the little bitty PT-47, piloted by Captain Storm. This does not go well for Captain Storm as his little boat is crushed to dust, leaving his ass floating in the water. He brings up his second boat, but it don't do much better. A third boat approaches. This is the one containing Captain Storm as his men are pummeled, blown to bits. And they take out one of the Japanese shark boats, but there are other ones on the prowl, and this one comes out of nowhere. The bad battle ensues between the big shark-shaped U-boats of the Japanese Navy. Tell me something in the comments below. Did the Japanese actually have U-boats painted like big sharks in World War II? I've never heard of that. Or is that some comic book licensing going on there? I digress. As the raging battle carries on between these shark-painted U-boats of the Japanese Navy that I have no recollection of in all my born days. Maybe Dr. Wu could tell me about that. And they're going down fast as Captain Storm rages war against these Japanese intruder ships that apparently they got a lot of because that's the fourth one Captain Storm done sunk in 3 pages. Captain Storm must be a hero. His little boats that were under him, 2 of them were destroyed. 2 more survived. Captain Storm has a crew. They're headed out to the island to see what the Japanese was trying to take the island for, I guess. And what did they... Well, I guess we know what the Japanese wanted on this island, don't we? Oh, my God. So right in the middle of a battle, it's always good to take a break and do a little surfing with hot chicks. Don't you agree? And that's the end of part 1. We're going to dance with the hula girls. We're going to ride some surfboards. And then we're going to see some commercials for Aquaman. Probably a much better comic book than the one I'm looking at today. And then we get some Capture Hill 79 and win toys for the kids who really like war. You can get war toys back in 1967 and join G.I. Joe. Oh my God, ain't it funny how comic books have changed over the years? I find this totally hilarious. You can learn how to set Captain Storm's death charges. Oh, you can read this if you want to. No, Daddy Dan will not sit here and read all this crap. Daddy Dan does not set off death charges. Oh, my God. Who comes up with this stuff? And you can get direct currents. This is where you can order all kinds of cool little comics. Yep, it's true. And then you get this little little Billy cartoon down here where Billy says everybody's getting sick, blah, 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 and quarantined. You could think that was made today, couldn't you? Oh, my God. And in the final page of ads, you can learn how to get you a free Captain Action superhero parachute. And I know y'all little kids ordered this realistic parachute, jumped off their house, and broke their freaking legs in 1967. I was 2 years old. I did not order this. So, before we get on to part 2 of Saving That Island with Captain Storm, let me tell everybody to check out my friend Pat McCormick on the Golden Ranger TV here on YouTube for much better videos than the one you're watching now. And a double shot of shout-outs. Be sure to check out my friend Dave Sunstorm on the Good Stuff channel because he's my partner in crime on my Good Stuff channel. And we always do the good stuff. So we get on to part 2 of Saving That Island with Captain Storm, because that's what you do on Memorial Day. You do a war comic book. By the way, this is the first war comic book I've ever featured on the Daily Dan blog, and I've done hundreds of comic book reviews. You can see them in the playlist here on this channel. So they get no PT-47 all prepared. We're going to sure it up with some wooden planks, because wood stops bombs real good. What the fuck? Okay, they're running through the jungle. They're getting supplies together. They're cutting down trees. They're trying to hold off the grunties, the Japs, from coming up on the island. So, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we see the Japanese invasion of the small South Pacific island. That's right, it don't go well for the Japs. They invade the island with a small force, and Captain Storm chooses to knock them out with his fist, because who needs a gun when you got Captain Storm and his raging fist? Yeah, I'll tell you what, YouTube, this is a little bit different than what I was expecting. Captain Storm and the offshore patrol are getting ready to go take on the Japanese in open water. So, as they prepare to take on the Japanese in open water, bam, blam, bam, the Japanese start attacking. That gets everybody motivated. I will go forth with my big blue eyes and fight them Japanese, says Captain Storm. And he gets his flotilla of little wooden dinghy boats to hide him so he can sneak out and attack hidden in little wooden sailboats. Well, I tell you what, this guy just is not my kind of captain. My kind of captain's a different kind of captain. Be sure to let me know in the comments below who you think my favorite kind of captain is. Well, that was a quick look at a few of my favorite captains, which are a little bit different than this kind of captain, right? So, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. We roll on with this flotilla of little wooden boats hiding that PT boat as they sneak out and prepare for action against the Japanese PT boat, U-boats shaped like this and painted like sharks that I'm still not sure existed. Somebody let me know in the comments below. I'm going to try to look this stuff up as soon as I get out this review and whether these damn things really existed, because I got my doubts. Anyway, the Zeros show up and they're raining down fire and brimstone on Captain Storm, who's firing back with anti-aircraft guns. As the bombs drop all around the PT boat in such dramatic action, the guns blaze, bringing Zeros to the ground, and the war rages on. Torpedoes away! I love action, and this is some great action in this comic book. Look, this dude's got a wooden leg. He done got one of his legs blowed off already. So, in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, you get to see Memorial Day special action as Captain Storm rages war with the Japanese, as the Japanese turn in fear, as the Japanese ships blow up with a loud balang, not bang, balang, because balang is a real word, like bam is a real word, and the Japanese are like, oh my God, we're dying out here, ah! And the plane comes down, and the Zero attacks, laying strafing fire straight down on the PT boat. PT-47 is ablaze, but still fighting back as they shoot the airplane. And the airplane spins out of control, and what the hell? The airplane, the Japanese Zero, crashes into the Japanese U-boat, shark boat thingy, whatever the hell you want to call it, and with a big bling blang. Blang, B-L-A-N-G, blang. Is that a word? Blang? Well, it went blang! I guess that's the sound planes hitting boats make. So, to sum it up, in a stroke of belligerently stupid luck, the Zero they shot down crashed into one of the big shark boats and sunk it. And I guess that's just a stroke of good luck. I guess we'll have to see what Captain Storm blows up in his next exciting adventure. Looking all slant-eyed because, you didn't win that one fair and square, you freaking goof. Oh my God! And we get Dial H for Hero commercial for another exciting adventure. And I'm betting this book probably sucked. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Look at that stupid shit. Oh my God, this book just looks totally ignorant. So in the back of this wonderful comic book, you're going to get some of that G.I. Joe action I promised you, where the American soldiers go one-on-one with the evil Nazi Empire, and I guess that's a matter of perspective. Check out these planes. They look like World War I biplanes. I don't know where they come up with that, and of course they had steamships in World War II. Oh my God, another island invasion, only this time it's the Nazis. Did the Nazis invade islands? Huh? What islands did the Nazis invade? I guess it may be the Felicians. So in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, I present to you a comic strip drawn by artists who have no fucking idea what they're doing, as they put biplanes and steamboats into World War II action, where they have the incredible G.I. Joe American soldiers invading an island. And you would think it'd be like Guadalcanal or Iwo Jima, but it couldn't be any one of them because this island's held by freaking Nazis, and I just don't even know. They don't tell you what island. They don't tell you where this invasion took place. You just get a story of some G.I. Joes coming up on this island and fighting some Nazis. Block, block, bam, bam, the action. Oh boy. And in these comic books, for some reason, they like to throw their guns down, whoop out the old fist, and go mano a mano with people, even though the people they're going to mano a mano with are well armed and have machine guns. I do not understand the artistic structure of this book. As they keep on going, but apparently they're going to capture people, take the island, be G.I. Joe heroes. And then you get a commercial for Lost in Space, the official model kit. Oh boy. Now this is something I really wished I'd had. That looks pretty damn cool right there, buddy. So, once again, in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan blog, we're going to get this Rabbit in Memorial Day World War II action right here, boys and girls, as the U.S. soldiers crap, pow, 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 with guns a-blazing, take on the Nazi soldiers on this undetermined piece of land somewhere, I'm assuming in Europe, since nobody wants to tell you in this comic book. Anyway, G.I. Joe, guys, he's determined to take the fight to the Nazis, even though he's got a little Jeep with a little Italian machine gun on his side, and the Nazis have Panzer tanks. I'm sure this guy has a plan. So he turns around and takes off and makes the Nazis chase him. Well, that was a good plan he had there, right? And here's a great time to throw a little commercial in called Countdown to Excellence. It shows how American products break, short circuit, tires fall off cars, and makes America look like they build garbage. Thank you for that commercial, you motherfuckers. Ah! So back to the story with Ribbon and Art for a Memorial Day special. The Jeep gets stuck in, I'm assuming that sand, not freaking snow on an island. And the Americans seem to be having some trouble getting stuck in whatever the hell this is, being chased by a freaking tank. Hey, G.I. Joe springs into action and jumps out of his little Jeep and grabs his, what the hell, a little grenade? So while they being chased around by the tank, boom, the tank shoots at him, blows him around, messes with him. Hey, it hit right beside the Jeep, causes it to flip. The guys turn around and open fire at the Nazi tank coming towards them, going rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, rat-tat-tat-tat. I love the words. Who writes this shit? Anyway, the Nazis are like rat-tat-tatting with their machine gun, trying to hit them allies. Oh, the sadness. Forrest Gump got shot. Oh, he got rat-tat-tat-tat-tatted, and he's full of holes now in a comic book for children. Boy, that's exciting. Anyway, the Nazis are coming. Dude sees his friend down. Dude grabs a grenade and runs towards the thing, but rat-tat-tat, it almost got him. But this guy, he's a G.I. Joe. He's like a superhero as the bullets whiz by his head. He runs with his little grenade right up to the half-track on the tank. depositing his grenade right down the half-track barrel for the some kind of barrel for something. I guess it was the oil tank on the damn tank. Anyway, he dives in the water, and just as he dives, the tank follows him into the water with a loud kaboom. The end. And I swear, YouTube, that's the end. That was the whole silly little story. Happy Memorial Day from the Daily Dan blog. Oh my God. Anyway, round about New Year's, this book come out back in 1967. Inferno 5, and it's another crappy comic book. It's actually probably worse than the one I'm checking out now. And also that same year, you got the giant Supergirl book, and I'm sure that turned out to be a real piece of crap also. And you could have ordered these really cool stamps. Hell, I actually ordered them really cool stamps. I sold that stamp collection back in the 80s. Got a lot of money for it. And this dismal nightmare of a war comic ends in death charges. More crap you can read from Captain Storm. I'm kind of glad this comic book review's over, honestly. But it's a happy Memorial Day special, and it might be next year on Memorial Day. Before I do another war comic book, well, I'm not real fond of war comic books. I'm really not. And you could have won these famous prizes by selling, what is this one for? Christmas cards or seeds or some garbage that you win all these crappy little prizes that ain't worth a damn, by the way. I got that record player one year, and that record player turned out to be the size record player that plays singles. You couldn't put a big record on it if you tried. And there's them damn flower seeds all over the back. The one inside must have been for the damn Christmas cards. And you had to sell these bags of little seeds, and you won all these crappy prizes. You see that big-ass telescope you're looking through? That some bitch was 5 inches long. That was 5 inches long, I swear to God. And that's my look at Captain Storm, number 18 from 1967. Be sure to let me know what you thought about this PT Boat Skipper Captain Storm comic book from 1967 in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it just too much like I thought it was? Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for me, please, guys. It's important. And until next time, well, let me just tell you real fast. I did like the art in this book. I thought it was drawn really good. And I did not hate the stories, but even though they were a little lame at the end with that G.I. Joe thing, when they don't even tell you where it's happening, I think if you're going to do a war comic, you should at least tell where it's taking place at. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, like I said, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell. Be sure to join me for my next video. This is Danny Staten on the Daily Dan blog, saying Happy Memorial Day to all. And until next time, blog over, dudes. Blog over.